נשמע. בחור צעיר והקשר והישר, אליעזר בן אנג'לה וברוך הכהן, משפחת ניו. I want to go to God today, להצלחת כל אחד ואחד מכם, to the success of each one of you, that the Almighty God will give you light, to all of you, and especially to Daniel הכהן, הירו ומשפחתו, let us say amen. Moreover, רבותיי, the first question that the Zera Shimshon raised, today we're going to say two topics, Hanukkah today, but it's going to be a beautiful one, deep. The first question that the Zera Shimshon raised, the find is the most famous questions in Hanukkah. Do you know what's the most famous question in Hanukkah? Anyone know what's the most famous questions? Get one breakfast tomorrow morning, sponsored by Moshe Chayav. Moshe Chayav this week was a good week. Why not? We're only in the beginning, Moshe. The fact that you're outside of the door doesn't mean that you're not going to be sponsored. Okay.
I hear everything, don't worry.
Okay, you're here and you're going to pay for it. What's the most important questions of Hanukkah? Danny, do you know what's the most important?
Why 8 days?
You have breakfast. Why 8 days? What's the question? Why not? What's the question? Beautiful. But what's the question? No, don't tell me. You know the question. No, why 8 days?
I want to hear from you.
The question is, why 8? I mean, the first, they find a jar of oil that it was good for 1 day. So the jar, by the way, they found out, but it was hidden over there for almost maybe 20 years, maybe 100 years, according to some opinion.
Is it 8 infinity cycles?
Was it?
8 is infinity cycles.
Yeah, but it was enough oil for 1 day.
But it lasted 8 days.
Exactly. So what's the answer? Come to Zera Shimshon and bring two explanations. That question is She'elat Abet Yosef. Maran Abet Yosef is asking. And he brings two questions, Maran Abet Yosef. And Zera Shimshon explains both of them. Brilliant. The first answer is, Be'emet, it was enough oil. But it was oil that, one jar of oil, that it was good enough for one candle for 8 days. For how long? Half an hour. Half an hour. Exactly the shiur today. Half an hour. Half an hour, it was good enough. Right? Now, half an hour is kosher?
Yes.
How long our candles is continue in Bet HaMikdash? The whole night. You know what the Kohen Gadol did? He divided the jar of oil for 8 parts, and he put only one of 8. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So, you came in the morning. What did he see in the morning? The flame is still on. You understand? How can it be? I left flame for half an hour. This one is good for 2 hours. After 2 hours, it's gone. You're not going to see a miracle 5 hours. They tell you in the jar 2 hours. So 2 hours, yes, is only 2 hours. So you're not going to see a miracle of 3 hours. So what's the meaning? That means, you know what the miracle? The miracle that they went the whole night. Even though they put enough for half an hour only. This is one explanation. A second explanation, they put all the oil in the first days. But every day it took only 1 of 8. When you came in the morning, how much was missing? 1 of 8. Day later, 2 of 8. Day later, if you divide the oil, I mean it was in night, the whole night. But every day it took only 2 of 8. Gentlemen, if I can ask you last time, no phones. Please. Again, coming to study. You didn't come to spend your time, not right? Please. If this is so,
You lasted 1/8. Every day 1/8.
yes, you see the difference, but you see the difference? The fry, nothing. Right? The fry, I ate them, and the fry. Beautiful. The fry, you see the difference? The fourth sensor, Daniel, what's the fourth sensor? The fourth sensor that they put only 8. And instead of being good for half an hour, it was good for the whole night. The second answer, no. They put the whole jar of oil. But the oil was being used, miracle only. So even the first day was a miracle. Come to Zera Shimshon and explain. In a brilliant way. This is the difference between Bet Hillel and Bet Shammai. What's the difference? This is the difference between Bet Hillel and Bet Shammai. What's the difference? The difference is as follows. When you have 1/8, what's the argument between Bet Hillel and Bet Shammai? You know the argument?
Put it one shot or an 8 cent?
Beautiful. Bet Hillel said you start with 1, and second day you start with 2, and then another day 3, and then until you get in to the 8. Bet Shammai said no. You start with 8, and then 7, and then 5, and then 6, and then 5. Right? One of them said you start from the highest and you go down. The other one said you start from the bottom and you go up. Zera Shimshon, what's the difference between Bet Shammai and Bet Hillel? He said, according to the two opinions, you know what's the difference. You remember what's the fourth excuse? What's the fourth answer? Why 8? Because we put how much? What's the fourth answer? We put only 1/8. So we start slow, and every day we add another. Which opinion is that? Which opinion? Bet Hillel. Bet Hillel said every day you put small. Only the Zera Shimshon gets you. Bet Hillel follow the opinion that in the first day we put 1/8, and then slowly we put more, another 2 of it, and then so the same way. And Bet Shammai said no. He followed the second opinion. What's the second opinion? We put the whole jar of oil, and the jar of oil himself was good enough every day, reducing until it finished. If this is so, come to Zera Shimshon and explain. What the lucky you are that you came here tonight. What the lucky. Come to Zera Shimshon and explain. And this is the answer. This is the answer of what? This is the answer. What's the difference between Bet Hillel and Bet Shammai? There's a difference between Bet Hillel and Bet Shammai, the way that they run their life. The Gemara said Bet Shammai used to go in to the store, bingo, season, and he stopped. And he saw a good piece of meat, beautiful, or fish, such a nice Dorado. What's in Dorado? Dorado. Or other Dorado, Branzini. By bullshit. He saw the Branzini, and the Branzini look at him. They looked at each other and they said, that's it. This is the one. Such a Branzini, never found. He took the Branzini, and then he said, Sunday. And then Monday, it was Dorado. Much nicer from the Brazil. Wait, the Dorado is much heavier, much more meat. I don't know if you know. And he saw the Dorado, and he said, wait. The Brazil is nothing. It's better to take the Dorado. He took the Dorado and he ate the Brazil. Monday he ate the Brazil, he said Dorado is better. And then a day later he saw the Bukharian fish. You know this Bukharian fish? They kaparat amonot, I call it. Why kaparat amonot? You know when you go into Yishuah. Did you ever went to Yishuah? They have this, this fish with the needle. You cannot, you have to eat it with the hand. Because everything, 90% of this fish is, why if you eat it like this, it's a kanata for sure. You have to break it, How do you call it? But it tastes. It's amazing fish. It just, how do you call it?
I think it's Branzini.
No, it's not.
No,
Anyway, this fish. And he saw the fish and he said, wow, what a good fish. What did he need the Monday? He ate the Dorado and he kept this fish. And then you see this fish of the Bukharian with the one with the green sauce. They say tilapia, I believe. But they cook it so good. So forget about the Dorado, forget about the every day when he saw something good, he said if he saw something better, like a person buying a watch, and the watch is $5,000 watch. Rolex 2 tons, and then he see Rolex 3 tons. He said no, Shabbat is not. And then he see Daytona. Why Daytona? And then he see Pepsi, and then now they teach me they have Sprite. Very soon it's going to be Coca-Cola, Pepsi. And then you see, how do you call it? Which Rolex is good? Which one?
Talk to professional over here.
Yeah, which one is good?
Any one of them is
No,
good.
give me names, good names. Something I didn't mention, no.
I don't know. Meteorite, they told me.
Media?
Meteorite.
Meteorite, I told them. Why? Collect them. You see, Bet Shammai every find something better instead of Shabbat Kodesh. Bet Hillel said, no. Thursday come, when I'm going to shop in Thursday, instead of Shabbat Kodesh, and I'm going to find what I need. What is the difference between Bet Shammai and Bet Hillel? Who is better, Bet Shammai or Bet Hillel? Going into the store and find something better instead of Shabbat.
Same level.
Who is better, Bet Shammai or Bet Hillel?
Same level.
No, but acting different completely.
Big
Hillel.
shop.
Bet Shammai said, from Sunday I'm taking food for Shabbat. If I find better, I'm going to eat. But if not, this is the fish for Shabbat. This is the piece of meat. And if I'm going to find better, I said, no. Forgive me. I made it before Shabbat. Why did I have to move it? Well, 1 week before. I don't know if it's going to be even fresh. Let's take it when it's fresh. Which one is better? Better than Bet Shammai. What's the reason Bet Shammai was so sincere to take from the beginning and bet? You're going to see a beautiful explanation. Zera Shimshon. Zera Shimshon bring a logic unreal. Listen to the logic. Bet Shammai come and said, we don't count on miracle. What I can do today, I'm doing today. What can happen tomorrow, I don't know. Can I control what's going to happen tomorrow? Can you guarantee that you can have a better fish?
No.
Now you see the best fish, you might. Right? Beautiful. He said, I cannot control what's going to happen tomorrow. I know right now, I'm taking right now. Beautiful, right? What Bet Hillel said, this Bet Shammai. Bet Shammai said, you're not allowed to count the miracles. That's it. You have to go with the nature, and the nature is, I have oil or a jar of oil that is good. It's good for the whole night. I can use it today. What's going to happen tomorrow is not my job. It's not in my control. What's going to happen tomorrow is going to happen tomorrow. Today I can handle it, I'm going to handle it. They put all the jar of oil. Tomorrow, if it's going to be a miracle, it's going to, if not. But they say, Yom Yam Borei Olam is the same God. You know, Tzaddikim had a faith. I don't remember the name of the rabbis. One of the biggest admorim, he never went to sleep at night with money in the house. I mean, most of us here, I believe all of you, saving money for rainy days, for sunny days. Right, fine, you're making money, you know. You need to open a new business, you need to extend the business. You need right? Right, fine? You never spend everything. Then did you also? This Rebbe said, like the man, the food from heaven was good only for 1 day. But why for 1 day? Why God didn't bring man good for 1 month, food good for 1 week? At least 1 week. Why every day the food of today become rotten at night? Rotten. Meaning you have to wait for tomorrow. You know why? To believe in me. I've been emunah b'tichon. I'm sorry. You do, what's going to happen tomorrow is going to be a miracle. You don't have nothing to do. I do not have to collect food for Shabbat from Sunday. Where is my emunah? No, what's going to happen tomorrow? It's nice. You're right, realistic ones. But where is the emunah? Let me listen. Today you're going to put only one of it. What exactly happened? Miracle of God. And tomorrow it was going to be another miracle. And then another miracle. Because we have to do what we have to do. What do we have to do? To care for all the nights. This is the difference between Bet Hillel and Bet Shammai. According to the first answer of the Bet Yosef, according to the second. Beautiful, right? This one. Second question today, if you answer the questions, you're going to get free breakfast sponsored by Moshe Chayav. This week was good. You know, I never do Moshe, but it was good. Because of action, it was good. And next week is also good. Next week I'm going to bring dinner because Moshe Chayav next week is going to be fine. Happy New Year, happy this, happy that. It's going to be ash. Minimum, which 2 tons. Next week is Pate, Richard, all of them. They're going to come to visit them, only Richard. Where is Richard? Oh, AP. I've been good. Next week, why should I listen to this? This way you know what's the reason you pay money. Right, Rabotai, the question is as follows. What is the fourth decree that Paro made against the Jews? Not Paro, Antiochus. What's the four decree? Paro and Antiochus took away from us 4 different mitzvot. What is the one? Which one is the one?
Brit.
Brit is one.
Shabbat.
Shabbat is 2. You know 3, you get breakfast. Another one. Because the four almost nobody knows. Rosh Chodesh. Beautiful. 3. But you didn't answer to them. Okay, you can go next to the breakfast place and smell the coffee. You can take it. No, not even smell the coffee. Moshe, tomorrow my wife, because if I answer okay. And number four is what? Number 4, they give us in a show. The way that they used to drink, it was like the shofar. You know? Baby used to drink like a shofar. Because you put big water on the side, and then it's small hole, right? So with the pacifier, or a bottle of baby, you know what they put over there? A ladder, that's it. What's the ladder say? אין לנו חלק בנחלה ישראל. We do not have no share in the world to come, no share with the Jews, no share with God, nothing. 4 decree, Shabbat, Rosh Chodesh, and Brit, and Shofar. Now, why this for? Zera Shimshon come brilliant. And he said, why this for? And he explained each one of them. Unreal. I never saw such experience. So you know why this for? These 4 have something combined. Common denominated. If you know the answer, you get free dinner, Rizovka, new location. 2 people.
Does it have to do something with 8?
Moshe.
Something has to do with 8?
No? Moshe, don't look in Google, Moshe. Please, do not use the phone. Don't go to Google. I know him. JPP. How do you call it? JPP. Moshe, don't look at JPP. Please. You know what's the answer? Antiochus was not foolish. He was a very wise man. He wanted to remind God a certain sin that the Jewish nation did. And if God remembered this sin, he's in a good shape. God will never save us. Every one of our enemy wanted. Haman did the same in a different way. Which sin is the worst sin in the whole Bible? Which one? Lack of unity. Baseless hate. When we are separated, when we don't care for each other, the worst sin that you can do.
Admit.
Now, I'm getting to Shofar, which tribes remind Shofar? Which one? Which one the zodiac, the sign is Shofar? Which one? Which tribe?
Benjamin.
No, almost.
Yisachar.
No.
Zvon.
Yosef is axe. Yosef's zodiac is axe. So what did he want to remind? That you remember when the brother saw Yosef, this big Parsha, when the brother saw Yosef, what exactly was that? Lack of unity. Boy, I want you to remember the baseless hate. The shofar, when you give them to drink, they have to remember 1. Second, Brit Milah, why Brit? Because what is Yosef Tzaddik known for? What is Yosef Tzaddik known for?
Brit.
Brit. They could not Brit. A son. Yosef is their son. Yosef is the father of Shmirat Brit. So, Brit. Number 3 is Rosh Chodesh. Why Rosh Chodesh? And every Rosh Chodesh, what do we give every Rosh Chodesh? Every Rosh Chodesh, when you say Rosh Chodesh, when we pray, we said, Seir Echad Lechatat. We're giving Seir, we're giving, how do you say Seir? Axe. We're giving a sheep. Seir is a lamb or axe. We're giving it to Chatat. Why the Jewish nation, all of us, give every Rosh Chodesh? You're going to read it in Musaf. Every Rosh Chodesh we give it. What do we have to give him? Mr. Super, what do we have to give? No, but why the Jewish nation? Why all of us give? Mr. Shamur, why all the nation? You know what the answer? The answer is as follows. What did the Jewish nation did when they saw Yosef? they dip his clothing in what? In the blood of a seir, and they give it to Yaakov, and they said, Chatov, Yosef was kidnapped. You use a lamb every month, because we have 12 tribes. Every month, one of the tribes will give seir v'chatat. Which chet? Mechirat Yosef. What is Shabbat? What is Shabbat? What is Shabbat? What is Shabbat? Okay, we got the shofar, we got Rosh Chodesh, we got Brit, Shabbat. What's Kandi? Zera Shimshon, beautiful, huh? Each one of them is to remind one thing. Only one thing. The sin that God never forgives. What's the name of the sin? Mechirat Yosef. That's it. Because of that, Hanukkah home is falling down the week of the parshat of Yosef. Why? To remember this. I'll read, huh? What a beautiful. You see, you come to the life. You come to get the depth. The whole week we study Zera Shimshon. We get, those the life is the Esh, is the Jews. What is Shabbat? Shabbat is this. They sold Yosef to slave. Tell me, slave can control his time? Do you know why God gave the Shabbat to the Jews? To remind that they sold Yosef. And slavery is 24 hours, 7 days a week. He had no rest. Because of that, once in a week, you're going to rest. You're going to remember Mechirat Yosef. You gave your brother to become slave. He didn't keep Shabbat. I'm going to force you to keep Shabbat to remember that you saw your brothers. And this 100 4 mitzvot to remind us Mechirat Yosef. So what's the message to all of us? To give compliment to each other, to love each other, to care for each other. This is the message to all of us. The message of all of us is to love all of us. To get, I'm going to end with the story. No. I'm going to end with this one. It was a teacher. That story was good for me. I heard it from the rabbi that spoke. I don't know right now his name. Amazing. He is expert in Zera Shimshon. He shared a story that I love. The story is as follows. Moshe was a student that his average was 25. You know what I mean, 25 average? I believe one of my children have this problem. Some people, when they come to test, they're blackout. If you talk to them, teacher have to be smart. If you see that the boy is studying and he gets 25, it's not because he's dumb. Because some people do not react to test very smart, very wise. They cannot control it. They get blackout. And when you tell him test, he doesn't know. If you talk to him in the class, he really know everything. If he doesn't feel pressure, he know everything. This boy was like this. So every day he used to get 20, 25. One day, the teacher knew. The teacher gave him average and the what do you call it?
The whole class.
Report card?
Report card. He gave him in the fourth semester.
Passing.
No. He gave him 25. The child saw it almost faint. But in the comment, the teacher said, Moshe, you have to know that I believe in you. And I know that you are much better from even 75. Your potential is to get 100. But test-wise, you cannot. Okay. Moshe left, he saw the comment, he felt sorry. You know what he did? Next time that he came after that semester second. First test, 100.
Wow.
Chumash, 100. Gemara, 100. Halacha, 100. On every test, 100. Second study, 100. And the teacher said, there's no way, how can you move from 25 to 100? Then you see, every test that you have, he's taking a paper, and the paper under the books. And again, he's looking. And then from every 5 days, he's looking. The teacher says, I know that something is smelling. When something is smelling wrong, smell wrong. When a person looks like a like a fox. And he's looking like a fox. And he's walking like a fox. He's what? He's a fox. 25 for the whole Now, beautiful, right? The teacher came to him and said, what is it? I see that you're being so improved, Baruch Hashem. He said, Rabbi, you don't understand, I'm studying so hard. He said, yes, Baruch Hashem. Are you're getting help? He said, no. I'm studying, Baruch Hashem, Baruch Hashem, give me a right. He said, you don't get help? He said, no. Are you looking in the books before or something? He said, no. The teacher said, not only is a liar, is a crooked, he's also a liar. He said, you sure that you're not looking at anything? He said, no. But Rabbi, I have to tell you, I have one letter that literally saved my life. Every time I have a test, I'm looking at the letter. So the teacher was relaxed. The teacher did. He said, can you show me the letter? What did he see in the letters? He see a letter, small letter, small. What should I write? What did he write? He said, the test that you have do not reflect in your grade. You are much better. You can be 100 in the report.
From the report card.
He copied what the teacher did. And he said, if the teacher believe in me, every time I'm getting a black note, I'm looking at the What is it?
You're gonna break the table.
I don't know. It's not a Vaknin table.
They will replace it.
Cement that table.
You hear that story? If you believe in someone, if you have a hadut, if you care for someone, you can reach to this one.
Wow. Hazak Baruch.
Hey.
Rabbi,